Hey everyone, this is Randy from BibleBuyingGuide.com. Today I'm doing a comparison between the NASB side column reference from Lockman and the NASB wide margin reference also from Lockman. Both are in leather text. And so let's go ahead and look at the specs as we go. Not sure if you'll be able to read this too well on the camera, but I'm going to read to you. The side column reference is a 2020 NASB with a single column layout, references in the outer margin, and it's available in prime edition or imitation leather. This is the imitation leather. Sewn binding, 2 3/8" ribbons. The overall size is 6.5 by 9 3/4 by 1.5, and it weighs around 2 pounds 10 ounces. 32 GSM paper, line match text, and that paper is according to their website, and it is close. 10.5 point type. Old Testament quotes are in all caps. 95,000 references. This does have the full set of footnotes, a topical index, and other study tools, 8 maps. It is printed in Korea, and the current leather text price is $47. All right, so the wide margin reference, 2020 NASB, in leather text with a paste down liner. Both are paste down. Single column layout, 1 1¼ inch wide outer margin. References and footnotes are in the footer. Has a sewn binding, 2 3/8" ribbons. The overall size is 7 by 9.5 by 1.5. It weighs 2 pounds 14.5 ounces. 32 GSM paper, line match text, 10-point typeface. Old Testament quotes are in all caps. 95,000 references, full set of footnotes, topical index, other study tools, 8 maps, printed in Korea, and the current price is $47. So let's take a look at both, and I'll tell you which one I like better and why. So the overall size is similar. The wide margin is a touch thicker, but not by a lot. So here is the layout for both. Both are verse by verse. And we'll go ahead and get to the same page in both. So I've swapped sides. The side column references is on the right, and the wide margin is on the left. And here's how they compare. The main thing that stands out to me is the paper. The paper in the wide margin seems to be thicker, and it has a slightly cream color to it, which I prefer, and it's more opaque, as it probably shows up on the camera. Another main difference is that we have the references and footnotes in the footer, while on the side column reference, the references are at the top, the footnotes are at the bottom. This does give us some space on almost every page for notes. And I think the text on them compares really well. It's about the same. The wide margin has a little bit more words per line, so there's a comparison of how many words per line. Also, you'll notice that the side column reference goes further into the gutter and has a ragged right edge, while the wide margin is right and left justified and has more space in the inner margin. The wide margin was actually designed by Scholar Bibles. Now this one is available from Scholar with 28 GSM paper and also with different tools in the back. It has a concordance and Scholar maps, while this one has the standard Lockman tools. So here's how the two compare side by side. If I can get that to zoom in. I do think the side column reference is a good addition. I personally prefer the wide margin, and the reason is it looks more elegant, it looks cleaner, it has more space in the margins, in the inner margin. It's just an overall nicer Bible. The main thing is that I prefer its paper. So that's my comparison of the side column reference Bible versus the wide margin reference Bible, both from Lockman in the 2020 NASB. I'll place links in the notes so that you can make a purchase if you're interested. Also, I'll place links to their individual reviews. Both were supplied by Lockman in exchange for honest reviews. Thanks for watching.